Well, an interesting day of trading, to say the least. Grabbed an amazing short at the top of the day, and then ended up having to kill that trade a little early because the platform that I use, Tradeify, everything looked different than normal. I wasn't able to see my fill lines, my average price, or the trade being completed. I immediately killed the trade in order to save myself from a broken platform, basically. I didn't want the price to rip and not be able to exit out of the trade, etc. The market ended up dumping significantly, so I got out prematurely because the platform was broken, only to find out that they are now really only supporting the new chart version instead of the legacy chart version, which is what I use. And so it was definitely an interesting day. Please sit back, watch, and enjoy the stream recap. We're back. Little two-day break. There was no streams on Friday or Monday. Last couple days, we ripped on Friday. Little doji yesterday, huh? On daily here. This is an interesting spot, in my opinion, on the Nas. Putting in a little doji. Doji typically, for the most part, a trend reversal candle. And as you can see, we're like basically right at the top of the channel, putting in a doji. So to me, I think we might pull back a little bit, but we'll see. From a 5-minute chart perspective, we are still in Friday's value area, cracking 820, magical 820s, right? I think we flushed pretty good. We're opening obviously up outside of yesterday's value area, so kind of trending down out of that. If we regain 940, kind of anticipating the push back above 13K, 13100 or so, potentially. Magical 80s maybe. I don't know. All right, here's the push that we were just talking about, pushing into 900, potentially 920. We'll see. Popping through VWAP. I want to see what point of control does, where volume comes in. It's getting close to that time. 3 minutes to 2.5 minutes left in the first 5 minutes of the day. We typically see a nice little push of volume. What's opening range at? Let's see here. There's volume coming in at 907, pushing 920. Opening range, what, 70 points? I kind of think we roll over a little bit off this volume here, but it doesn't feel weak enough for me to like feel gung-ho on the short side yet. Pretty good top step deal. That's nice. Top step, I think, is running their biggest and best discount of the year. They just turned 10 years old. They're a decade old. They're offering 40% off for the life of the combine. So I can always get you 20% off your first month, but this is every month they're doing 40% off. Sitting at 950, ES at the top of the range. Took a step short. Keep this tight. I don't know where my blue line algo went. So I took the short at 50 psych level, ES at the top of the range. Anticipation that we're going to roll back in on the ES. It's going to bring the NAS with it a little bit. That's what we're seeing so far. Got 2 minutes left on this candle. Seeing some sellers still coming through here. I'm going to try and look for the rotation back into like 920, but seems a little aggressive. I don't know. I'm going to take it off there. I don't know what's going on with my platform. Refresh here. Up 165. The fill lines are still not showing. Tradeify's not supporting legacy charts anymore. Makes me sad. I just don't like the visuals on the new one, man. It's like new shoes it's like a new pair of shoes that rub for a minute, they'll break in. Yeah, you're probably right. I've been a boomer, had my feet had my heels dug in for a while because I don't like the way Delta looks on the new chart. That's basically it. Well, that short at 950 was seemingly pretty good. Probably could have held that more. Might have held it more had I not been tweaking about my platform, but that's just the way it works sometimes. At least now I know.